A tragic road accident in Andhra Pradesh has claimed 14 lives. The incident took place near Rayavaram in Markapuram district early Thursday morning. A private travel bus collided with a dumper and within moment the bus caught fire. Passengers had little time to escape, leading to a horrifying situation. Over 23 people were injured and rushed to nearby hospitals. The bus belonging to Hare Krishna Travels was travelling from Nirmal to Nellore. Firefighters took nearly 3 hours to control the blaze. Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu expressed deep grief over the loss of life. Senior Congress leader Sonia Gandhi is currently admitted to Sir Ganga Ram Hospital in New Delhi due to stomach and urinary infection. She was admitted late Tuesday night. Her son Rahul Gandhi stayed with her throughout the night. In a video shared on social media, Rahul said he slept on a small sofa in her hospital room. He added that like any son, he is deeply concerned about his mother's health. Doctors are closely monitoring her condition and party workers across the country are wishing for her speedy recovery. In a major update from West Bengal, around 13 lakhs names have been removed in the first supplementary list under the special intensive revision. With this, the total number of deleted voters has reached nearly 76 lakhs. Officials say the process aims to remove duplicate and invalid entries from the electoral rolls. Meanwhile, decision on about 28 lakhs names are still pending. The update has sparked political debate with parties raising concern over transparency. Authorities have assured that the revision is being carried out as per rules. As election fever rises in Kerala, Congress MP Shashi Tharoor has made a strong statement against the BJP. He said that the BJP remains a zero-seat party in the state and lacks real influence. According to him, the main contest in Kerala is between the United Democratic Front (UDF) and the Left Democratic Front (LDF). Tharoor expressed confidence that UDF will win, citing strong candidates and experienced leadership. He also criticized the ruling LDF government, saying people are tired of its governance and are looking for change. In a major political development, NCP MLA Rohit Pawar has claimed that some leaders tried to take control of the party after the death of Ajit Pawar. He alleged that leaders including Praful Patel sent a letter to the Election Commission seeking changes in the party constitution. According to Rohit Pawar, the proposal aimed to give full powers to a working president. The claim has stirred fresh political controversy within the NCP, raising question about internal power struggles and leadership battles. Iran has rejected the ceasefire proposal from the United States, saying the war will not end on the term of US President Donald Trump. Iranian official called the US offer a deception and said it does not guarantee real peace. Instead, Iran has put forward 5 conditions for a possible ceasefire, though full details are not yet public. Tension remained high as both sides continue strong statements. The situation has raised global concern with fear that the conflict could escalate further if diplomatic efforts fail. US President Donald Trump has made a surprising claim, saying Iran once offered him the position of supreme leader. Speaking at an event in Washington, D.C., Trump said he rejected the offer as he had no interest in leading Iran. He also claimed that the US is gaining an advantage in the ongoing tensions and Iran is under pressure to negotiate. However, Iran has strongly denied these statements, calling them false. Meanwhile, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps warned of serious consequences if the US and Israel launch any ground attack. A major accident in Bangladesh has left at least 25 people dead after a passenger bus fell into a river. The incident happened in Rajbari district at Dauladia Ghat while the bus was being loaded onto a ferry. Suddenly, the bus lost control and plunged into the Padma River. Around 40 passengers were on board, most returning to Dhaka after Eid celebrations. Rescue teams managed to save 6 people while search operations continue for others. Authorities are investigating how the accident occurred and whether safety rules were followed. The government has issued a strict order banning hotels and restaurants from adding separate LPG charges to customer bills. A New Delhi official clarified that eateries can only charge for food items and applicable government taxes. This comes after report that some restaurants were adding a 5% gas crisis or LPG charges to bill. Authorities warn that strict action will be taken against those who violate the rules. The move aims to protect customers from unfair pricing and ensure transparency in billing across the hospitality sector. In a key update before IPL 2026, Kolkata Knight Riders have included fast bowler Navdeep Saini in their squad. He replaces Harshit Rana, who got injured during a practice match ahead of the T20 World Cup. Saini brings experience, having taken 23 wickets in the IPL so far. Meanwhile, star pacer Jasprit Bumrah has reached the BCCI Centre of Excellence for Training and Recovery. KKR will be hoping that Saini strengthen their bowling attack as the tournament approaches. Weather conditions are set to change again across parts of Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. The Meteorological Department has issued a 4-day alert for rain and thunderstorms. This will be the third weather shift in March for Madhya Pradesh, bringing relief from rising temperatures. Regions like Ujjain, Gwalior, Chambal and Sagar are expected to see the most impact. In Rajasthan, cities including Jaipur, Bikaner and Jodhpur have already witnessed cloudy sky due to a western disturbance. Authorities have advised people to stay cautious as sudden weather changes may affect daily life. That's all for today's bulletin. We'll be back with more updates next time. Until then, this is Tamanna Rizvi signing off. Have a good day.